Another astonishing decision from the ex-Ichinojo, it seems. The News Post 7 tabloid reports that despite the ex-champion's acrimonious departure this May, his stablemaster had still made arrangements for a full retirement ceremony to be held at the Kokugikan. They'd even settled on February 3rd next year as the date, one day before Tochinoshin. And yet, Ichinojo instructed his lawyer to reject all those plans and thereby forego dozens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. At the moment, he's booked a city hotel for the event, disinvited his master, and invited random sumo fans on a first-come, first-served basis for $200 a ticket. Rather more than I paid for this event here, but still not guaranteeing huge revenues as guest numbers are so limited. All we can determine, said an unnamed Nishonoseki group member, is that his master won't be making the final cut of his hair, as they're still only talking through lawyers. And it seems Ichinojo has someone behind him stirring things up. 800 plus kilometers away, after East Hiroshima, the sumo tour moved on to an equally sparse crowd at Fukuyama on Saturday the 16th. There, Ozeki Hoshoryu called out famed grafters Nishikigi and Hiradomi for a total of 10 practice bouts, and walked away with 8 wins. He impressed with his brave initial charges and rapid pushing and thrusting attacks. But that was nothing special, Hoshoryu said, and there was no particular reason why I called out those two. Asked about his recovery from strep throat this month, he said, "I'm back fighting practice bouts already, so my condition is fine. I might even try taking on fellow Ozeki in the days ahead." And on 2023 as a whole, he said, "I got a title and Ozeki promotion, so it was a good year." He will celebrate the latter in Kashiwa on Sunday, barely 2 hours after the final winter tour event in Tochigi, at the same hotel that hosted Kotoshoho's Division 2 promotion party 4 years ago. Reigning second-tier champion Kotoshoho did 6 practice bouts in Fukuyama, then fielded questions from the press. "Honestly, I'm not impressed with my 2023, he sighed. "I only performed in the first and last tournaments. What a roller coaster. I don't have any specific strategies for surviving in Division 1 next time. I just want to stay solid and build up bit by bit. And I want to up the pace on the rest of this tour." His one-time Saitama Sakai teammate Gonoyama fought 4 times that day against another ex-teammate Oho, and at least one other fighter. Sponichi reports he tested various types of attack. "Nothing special to see there though," Gonoyama humbly said. "Most important is just to get through this without injury." On his beatdown by Kirishima the previous day, he merely claimed he was thankful for the chance to measure his strength. The man with the best Fukuyama story to tell, though, was Shonan no Umi. At the same event in 2019, while still in Division 3, he suddenly felt feverish and vomited. "I went to the medical room, where I was treated by the staff of Saikijin Clinic," he said. Their relationship continued from that day, to the extent that the clinic has now gifted him a ceremonial apron, which he wore in the Fukuyama ring this time. Asanoyama, as in East Hiroshima, proactively lent his chest to the youngsters as he seeks to fulfill the wrestler coach role that Tochinoshin used to perform on tour. Tamawashi and Sadanomi helping him this time. "I want to be involved in those practice bouts," he told Sponichi newspaper. but if I start rushing things, I might just get injured again. My leg is doing fine though. And asked about goals for the upcoming year, he replied, I want my old rank back. I wanted to be at least Komusubi by now, but injuries put paid to that. So I'll be shoring my body up against future injury and setting my sights high. The following day, the 17th, saw Ura return to his native Osaka as a Sanyaku wrestler to be, having gotten there before Asanoyama. It's a miracle I've risen so high, he then told Spornichi. I've reached a level beyond my ability. He was cheered on in the arena by former schoolmates. Just as I guess he will be in Hyogo this Wednesday, that's where he went to uni. He also revealed in the Q&A session that one of his superstitions is to pick up rubbish in the hope that brings him good luck. The 17th also saw Abi withdraw from the tour to attend a bedside vigil for his dying stablemaster. He reached Tokyo by lunchtime that day. His master was gone by 8:30 p.m. Coach Shikoroyama, just like his brothers, has left us far too soon, not even making 61. He'd had heart trouble for years, of course, and could never go out without nitroglycerin tablets. It now seems we were much closer to losing him last year than we realized. He was famously in hospital when his prize student scooped that miraculous title, and jokingly told his elated charge, I thought I warned you not to trouble my ticker. The last time I glimpsed him was in June this year at Kakuryu's retirement ceremony, poignantly snipping the knot on behalf of his late brother, who was the Yokozuna's long-term master. We understand Shikoroyama had been in hospital since September 23rd. His cause of death has been given as congestive heart failure. A huge amount of grief has poured forth from sumo fans of 40 and up. They all thought he was dashing, as well as an explosive fighter. I saw him as an Iron Man, said Abi outside the stable where his master's body now lies. I'll get told off for crying, he continued, but I couldn't hold back those tears. I even slept next to him last night. I guess I'll get told off for that too, but I want to be told off. Everything I've done, I owe to him. He had many harsh words for me, but he always said they were for my benefit. I now want to do my best for his widow and his son. And it looks as though the ex-Homasho will be taking over the stable.